Knucklehead Comics Tuesday. It's fucking Tuesday. We got Lay in the building. We got Cap in the building. Cabs can't make it tonight, but he's here in spirit. On Lay.
My man, just chilling, brother, chilling.
What's up, Cap? How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Is that and the father goes shamefully? That's my son. And the other guy goes shamefully. Orion goes, that's my father. Choose fear and hate to run your life. Something you can't do. That was wrong with me from the beginning. I was doing it that way. I was gonna go down that path. I worried.
You thought it was Grayson?
Sorry, got hurt. It's like not him. Not him.
Crack his brain for somebody, anybody that can help, and remembers. Freeze.
The media.
No,
Randall
Savage.
Randall Savage. With his knowledge and all other shit and his capacity to learn.
Absolutely.
This is the only vegan I'll ever eat is grilled chicken wings, because that's like vegan to me. You know what I'm saying? Because the chicken wings are supposed to be fried, but you grill the chicken wings, you put it in some sauce, and give it some blue cheese.
Is vegan.
That's vegan. Like regular moo cow fuck milk, put it in some Honey Nut Cheerios, vegan, because Honey Nut Cheerios is good for your heart. You know what I'm saying? Can I steal the question from Cabs?
I got it right. Look at this.
I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal.
You're too late.
Wow.
I stay loose, I stay hype, I stay loose, I stay hype, I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like, yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right, and I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow, yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit! That's right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm ball, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Green Ranger, go
To this day.
There we fucking go. We back in a bed.
It is fucking Tuesday night, and it wouldn't be a Knucklehead broadcast without some technical difficulties, but we whooping that ass tonight. We got some new overlays, some new underlays, some new rays, some new Kappa days, some new fucking toe tags days. And if you don't know, if you ain't down with that, we got 2 words for you. Tell them, Cap.
Thank you.
Remember that, bitch.
What's going on, everybody? We back.
I'm literally in the middle of trying to respond to something. That's how I wasn't even, all I heard was tell him Cap. I was like, okay.
Next time you got to turn around and be like, well.
What's going on, Mr. Low-Key? We got Mr. Low-Key in the building.
Mr. Loki's in the building.
Mr. Low-Key beat out normal guy. Oh, shit.
Word, that's
Look at that.
borderline racist.
Is Braun hurt again? Which Braun?
Braun Breaker?
I don't think he is. I know Dragunov is. Dragunov unfortunately tore his ACL.
I was gonna say Braun Dragunov.
Strowman. Oh, I don't. Possibly because it looked like he went to his knee really quickly after he got up. So he might have fucked himself up on that.
He was just selling that they needed the giant killer to save.
Possibly, but we'll leave that conversation for Thursday when we back on Knuckleheads. Because today is the comic talk. We talking all things in the pop culture land, especially when it comes to the Penguin. And
how do you say penguin in Spanish?
Penguino.
Yeah.
Why does Toast sound like Vince McMahon? First off,
Come on out, you rapist!
Yeah, it doesn't sound like Toe.
Why is that the drop you have?
because you know when
That
someone
is
wants
also
to,
the worst one to
because
have with everything.
yeah, because if someone wants to play games, then I go.
Why would you play games with me?
You know what I'm saying? But other than
And what
that,
we really want to let them know.
Fucking Mark!
But
word.
if not, our good friend Dave will let them know.
Come on out, you rapist!
Said Dave.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the high quality content that you show up for week in, week out. High energy, no lulls in the conversation. Everything works the first time, every time, 72% of the time.
Well, you know, I started every show with
Sanchez, we ready? Are we ready?
I guess not.
I guess,
Guess
not.
not. But we going live anyway.
Fuck it. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Fuck them, that's why.
Thank you. There we go.
Oh, that's what you wanted.
That's what I was
Shit.
like. Our buddy Dave. I thought that was gonna give you the hint of who I was fucking talking about.
I thought you was talking about the pro wrestling podcast.
I thought so too. I was waiting to hear to hear a drop from him.
Yeah, I was like,
What did you do, Ray?
so hold on, wait. Godfather's fighting Obi Toppin again.
Yep. Because they're gonna have to run that match back. And I guess Cora Jade's back.
Yeah.
I hope she has the fucking knee brace, man. Like keep
she don't.
something where it's gonna like protect your shit.
You got two knees.
Still.
Yeah, I mean, just like kidneys, you only need one of them to live.
Sometimes I ask myself why I keep coming to these streams. Because we are the truth.
Come on, Damien. You know you love us.
Yeah.
Like,
Yo, be honest. You come to see what hair color Ray's gonna be rocking next.
no, facts.
Right now,
It's gonna be
like
red for a good at least 2 months.
Word.
After that, I don't know.
Yeah, people don't even realize we got a new background, but it's all right though.
Yo, facts.
What
No
you
one.
say that was
What happened?
on camera. It looks fuchsia.
Nah, it's red. It's supposed to be red.
Got
It's gonna be
the
red
name of Eva
after
Marie.
next week because I'm supposed to. I have to dye it again next week before all these shows I have coming up.
Dye purple?
No. After this, I'll probably dye it silver again for like the holiday season and all that.
About to dye my hair.
Hold
So
on.
good news. I
Yeah.
got my good.
No, I was gonna say Halloween's coming up.
Yeah.
First off, the three best seasons ever.
Yeah.
Right? Run Fair season,
Okay.
Comic-Con season for New York, and
Yes.
Halloween.
Yes.
What does that have to do with silver? You're going straight into
No.
Thanksgiving,
Come on.
Christmas, and Black Friday?
That's why I said in 2 months, because for Halloween and for the spooky season, we keep the red. When it comes to like Christmas, then I'll do silver. Get it?
All right. Just making sure.
No, yeah. That's exactly why I did the red now because I'm like, it's spooky season. It's Halloween, Comic-Con, all that fun
Yeah,
stuff.
I thought you only did the red because you went there and that was the only color they had left.
No.
First off, the best season in the world is Thanksgiving season.
Is
Only
it a
for
season
vegans.
or is it just a holiday?
It's a season
Is it?
because you eat all year round, but Thanksgiving is when the championships happen.
Yo, fact. Well, if hopefully what we spoke about could happen, we could have a nice knucklehead feast.
Word.
No.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. Who is that
Dragonborn.
to your right?
Some woman who had a Dragonborn costume,
Oh, okay,
which was fucking dope.
cool. I was like, who's that supposed to be on your right?
Dude,
That's cool though.
she's walking around. All I said was, "Hey, dig your costume." And then my cousin who showed up was like, "Hey, can you get a picture?" And I was like, in my head, "Why? Who the fuck asked for that?" Okay.
It's like now you're just taking a picture. It's like this is awkward, but okay. Oh man.
Be right back. Talks amongst
Little dragon
yourselves.
babies. They had little dragon babies and shit.
Oh man, what's going on, Toe? How's everything, my guy?
Everything's all right. I had to fucking refresh the history of my shit, so
Shit.
so now my computer doesn't have passwords, and I'm like, well, what was the point of saving them? And the best part is, enter the code we sent via WhatsApp. Fucking Christ. Now I need a goddamn WhatsApp app to fucking get a code.
Jesus. They really messing with you, huh?
Yeah, I don't. Yo, one site needed authenticator. The next site needed a fucking WhatsApp shit. This shit needed that shit. That shit needed this shit. And I'm like, yo, who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you?
Is you? Who the fuck are you?
Word.
Who you is?
Yeah, is that your remix to that Who song?
Who
Instead of who are you, you're just like, who the fuck are you? Fuck you, fuck you.
Fuck you, bitch. Whose is you? Ooh.
Do.
Yo,
Okay.
that's how we're gonna be when we do our version of CSI. It's like, this body is dead cold. Who the fuck are you?
Yo, so some hot takes.
Shit. Here we go.
Warner Brothers reportedly wants Robert Pattinson as the official DC EU Batman.
Okay.
I'm saying, please do it, because there's nothing better than repeatedly fucking up the DC universe. That way, we can get another 20 years of Marvel giving us shit, and they won't stop. Think about it, Vic. We had a Batman that was a detective that didn't detect shit. And then we had a Batman that was staying up late at night and complaining he couldn't sleep. And then we had little baby beating the shit out of people, but not beating the shit out of the people who were actually doing something to the city. It blew up the goddamn city and the fucking and the dam and all that other shit. He didn't know what a fucking carpet tool was. The greatest detective of all time. This fucking Twilight looking motherfucker.
Oh,
The more I think about this movie, the more it fucking sucks.
First off, James Gunn has his own idea for what he wants to do with Batman. So
Good.
I think we're fine. If anybody's ever read a comic, there's 57 different runs of Batman going on continuously. So,
but once you get to this one, once you get to the one that glitters, drink some fucking milk.
Wait, but he didn't glitter.
Drink some fucking milk, though.
Wait, do we gotta stop after we find out?
You gotta, yeah.
Okay, cool.
In the middle of the investigation, have some fucking milk. It's good for your bones.
Yo, Toe, next time we have to have a knucklehead meeting, right? You gonna tell what time's the meeting? We gonna stop. We're gonna get some milk. Then we're gonna go to the meeting.
Word.
We're gonna take forever to drink that milk though, because it took a minute.
Yeah, this bitch was enjoying that shit. James Gunn needs to come back to save Marvel.
I don't think Marvel needs saving.
We're doing all right now. I don't think it's dying. I think we're good.
Yo, speaking of, I'm watching Far From Home now, and I'm seeing Mysterio, and I'm like, damn, this is a disappointment that this is all like a fucking image. Like, he didn't have any magic. And everything he said was kind of the truth but a lie.
Well, originally Mysterio didn't have magic either. He's literally just Hollywood stunts or effects.
Shit. But I didn't finish it. I just was like, damn, he used a lot of knowledge, but not a lot of shit. But also, did we mention this yesterday that Whistler passed away from Blade 1?
Yeah. Well, we brought it up during. Bro,
He
but that's
passed too?
today. Bro, the list
Yeah.
of people that have passed
know.
away in the last 2 fucking weeks is fucking crazy.
Yeah, man. In the last 2 days.
No, even 2 weeks, because bro, there was
Wait,
more
Chris
people.
Christopherson died.
Yes.
Who?
That's Whistler.
Oh, yeah.
And then John Amos today.
Yeah.
Also Pete Rose.
Bro.
Yeah. Well, that was yesterday. But yeah.
Bro, John Amos passed it. I was like, fuck, man. Also, it was
McDowell's.
man.
Now we gotta go to McDowell's.
We lost the King of Zamunda and the King of McDowell.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
This is the thing. My son works. Imagine that shit. We'll give you 1 million of your American dollars in the inconvenience that your daughter has got out with my son.
Bro.
You don't have enough money. I have enough money to buy your daughter.
All I can think is that, and then him fucking being James, fucking in Good Times, man.
Shit.
Somewhere the actress, even though I think she passed, I was gonna say the actress that played his wife is just saying, damn. I feel like she passed away. If I'm not mistaken.
I mean, at this point, well,
right, because she was older while she did that show. Like she was already, I think, in her late 40s into 50s.
Yo, I swear I thought you were going to say late 30s.
No. Wow.
That's about to be like, really, Ray? All right, I see how this is.
Nah, I'm not. Hey, I was called old yesterday for 2 minutes. I'm not going to say who said it, but someone called me old. I was like, damn.
Nah, call him out. Who said it, Ray?
Yeah.
No.
Who's stupid enough to think that somebody born after 2010 is old?
I wasn't born after 2010. I was born in 1998.
No, you weren't.
What do you mean?
not with that hair.
But I'm 26.
It's too bad for you.
What month did 1996 start with? Look, you hesitating. You don't know?
Yeah.
Tell me.
That's a Gen Z. Or was
Wait,
it
wait,
Gen Z?
Wait, what?
Gen Z question.
You hesitated too much.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Because I just said I was born in 1998. Why are we talking about 96?
Well, what's the difference?
What, you didn't go to school? You didn't learn history?
Yeah.
I know
You're
what
telling
happened
me-
on the beach in Normandy. I wasn't there.
Hold on, wait.
I
So
know what
you're
happened in
telling me,
Okinawa.
Ray? You're telling me, Ray, that 1996 started in a different month than 1998?
No, but it just sounded.
So why is it so difficult for you to answer?
Because it caught me off guard. Because I'm like, wait a second, where the fuck did 1996 come from?
It came right after 1995 and right before 1997. It was that year that snuck in between them.
Yo, what? All right, Ray. Let's
was
see if
the
you know your
year.
history, Mister. You're not young.
It's still January, but I'm just like, what the fuck was the?
Let's see if you know your history. What happened in 1996 that was the biggest news,
Oh shit!
especially in New York?
Damn, two things happened, and one thing happened in New York. Oh,
I'll tell you
both of
right
them
now, it has
happened in
nothing
New
to do
York.
with sports.
Oh no, I know, but it's the one I'm talking about has something to do with sports. Wow, Ray. Wow, Ray. Wow.
Yeah, no, I got nothing.
Tell him.
The blizzard of 96, which is the only time that we had school canceled because of snow.
Yeah,
And The Rock debuted at Madison Square Garden in Survivor Series in 1996.
killed wrestling.
Ray.
That's the day wrestling died.
It didn't sound.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to do the voice.
You don't know your history. You don't know your history, Ray.
That is.
What? The blizzard of 96 isn't a history?
What? That happened before you were born?
Is it history? The blizzard or not?
Yeah, that's a very big blizzard, bro. That shit fucking shut down the city.
Hold on, Ray. Have you ever lived through a blizzard?
Yes, there was blizzards after that.
lived-
I'm like,
When was it officially categorized as a blizzard? After that,
See, Ray lived in
I
a time
remember
where they closed
snowstorms.
schools
no,
when
I
it
think
rained
we had
hard.
one. Wasn't it 05 that we had?
Not nowhere near 96.
Jesus.
They
I remember
think
we
2
had
feet
a
of
blizzard.
snow is a blizzard.
No. I remember.
These kids think 2 feet of snow is a blizzard.
Yo,
Yo, what the?
look at this.
Yo.
Born after 2010 and in New Jersey. This is just fake. all
Wait,
that.
I'm not from New Jersey. I'm from fucking Brooklyn.
See, now he doesn't know where he's from.
I'm from Brooklyn. When am I
Netflix
saying something different?
Shit.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
Well, moving on. You want to feel old?
Okay.
8 years ago today,
Ray was
Luke
born.
Cage premiered.
Who?
It's already been
Luke
8 fucking
Cage
years?
premiered on Netflix.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
That must
So-
mean Daredevil was, what, a year or two before that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yo, get this. The Rock is gonna play a Super Skrull, and they're gonna call that Super Skrull Apocalypse.
Wait, what?
I mean, he doesn't look like a fucking Super Skrull. I know I'm bugging, but where's the A on his fucking chest or on his head? Or, like, you know.
I think
Yo.
it's supposed to be on his head, but his eyebrow is fucking it up. Because why
Rock.
does that still look like The Rock?
Yeah. He looks
Rock.
more like Dark Said
Yeah.
than,
Yeah, he does.
than
Yeah.
Apocalypse.
I would believe that before I believe fucking him as
Or Mr. Freeze. The Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that before I see anything else. Because no, that ain't it.
Yeah.
Man.
Rock, stay away from comic book movies, man.
Fact.
Just do whatever other movie you want. Make another Tooth Fairy. Make another Jungle Cruise. Make another fucking what Jumanji.
You know,
Stay away from comics. Bro.
the reason why that doesn't work for him is because that didn't work for him and Black Adam didn't work for him is because The Rock exudes too much charisma. These characters it's like Dr. Doom all over again. Like, these motherfuckers have to be, when they walk in the room, the presence is, this is the baddest man in the fucking room. This is the one you thought was tough is literally going, shit. Fuck. How am I gonna do this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the presence you need. Thanos had that. Josh Brolin had that. You know what I'm saying? The Rock, he gives off I'm a big dude vibe, but he doesn't give off the guy that's gonna destroy the fucking galaxy just walked in the room. You know? Like,
Good.
well, all right, so going further, they were talking about some shit where is it in the other group chat? Well, anyway, Lay is saying that Batista should play Bane. Well, the way that Batista looks now, I don't think he's suitable for Bane. He lost too much weight.
At one point I would have agreed. Right now, and I think Batista, he said he's not going to do it. Like, he's not getting back out like that. Like,
and all right, so this is what DC Studios are reportedly planning a Deathstroke and Bane movie.
Yeah.
You know, and like, I would love to see. You know who I think could be Bane? If you put the mask on the dude, he was in the American Gladiators, the remake, the Samoan dude.
The guy who the Rock stunt double?
Yeah. Because I'm trying to think of like a huge Spaniard that.
You're right.
Yeah.
But like, I'm all for skinny positivity. I love Bane too, Sean. I love, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all for skinny positivity.
Yeah.
Because, you know, these skinny people, they they're dying, you know, because they don't eat, and, you know, they think that, you know, you see their bones is sexy and all that other stuff, and they're delusional. The dementia's hitting them hard and all that shit. Listen, I don't want to like skinny shame anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's a pandemic. A lot of kids go through that. They, you know, they're skinny and they think they have little boxes on their stomachs, and they call it abs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel sorry for them. I get it, Ray. Listen, this is not shaming. I'm just pointing out. But in reality,
Uh-huh.
and reality is defined by what we seen him look like in the book he was created in, I need a massive motherfucker playing Bane.
Agreed.
I don't need a skinny dude that's cut up, that has a little bit of muscle, that's the same size as Batman. No, I need a big dude playing Bane.
Yeah, you know who I think Batista should play now? Now that he's trimmed down?
Drax.
No.
Oh,
If he wants to do DC,
is that my guy?
that's Dr. Hugo Strange.
Oh, okay.
That could work.
Let's give something where Batista's got to be the psychological villain as opposed to the show up and fight everybody.
Which I think he's shown he has that range that he would be able to. Like, I don't see it being hard for Batista to step into a role like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like,
But if you've seen, what was it, Knock at the Cabin?
yeah, bro.
Yo, that was a fucking phenomenal movie for him.
Yo, put that performance with a little more menacing behind it.
Yeah.
Was it you who said it, that they told him to get big and he got too big?
Yeah, they told him to get big and he accidentally got himself too big, is what he told Chris Van Fleet.
Yeah, he said that on the podcast. That's why
he
he
said it was
like,
uncomfortable for him to be that big.
Yep.
Shit, but yeah, I mean, but bro, Tom Hardy is a good actor, and his Bane was good. But there were a lot of things that were wrong with that Bane, starting with his nationality, also his origin, also the mask makes sense because you have wires with venom coming out of it. You just pull the venom out and all that, but it's time to actually make a fucking character with their origin in it. If we're gonna keep watching Batman's parents die every Batman movie, give us the real fucking backstory to Bane. It's not like the Joker where you can interpret it. This one, there is a backstory to this. Imagine if Batista played Kingpin. Nah, man, I think Vincent D'Onofrio is the perfect Kingpin.
Yeah, he is the guy. Like, I think you nailed it with him. Like, I don't think there's any topping.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Batista would have been good had he had been the next one right after Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah.
Because that transition from just big dude to big dude would have been good. But they got, D'Onofrio, this motherfucker.
You got that psychological.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got that shit where, like, even if you have him on the ground, cut open, bleeding, you still like, I don't know if I won this yet.
Yeah. Because you know what's crazy is the Kingpin is all brute force, and D'Onofrio puts this like almost shaking into his acting, where it's kind of like he's holding back the fucking brute in him to have a conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see that even when he was talking to the show we just watched, Echo. Yeah. Even when he was talking to Echo, you could see him like holding back that little brute. And it's beautiful the way he acts. I think he's the best Kingpin we're gonna get. Just like I like Heath Ledger's Joker, which was dope, but
I was gonna say, wait, you don't like Heath Ledger's Joker?
I like the character for the movie, but as the Joker character itself, I think maybe Jack Nicholson did a better job representing the Joker.
I can agree with that. I can agree the character and the essence of the Joker, I feel like, is Jack Nicholson.
Yeah,
it's always gonna be Mark Hamill for me, but
the cartoon, I mean, like, in a movie,
we're
because if you think about it, man, the Joker is a fucking psychopath.
See,
that
here's the thing.
Isn't a psychopath.
I also was in the camp of Jack Nicholson, right? And then I rewatched some shit. And just as you were saying, The Rock has a little too much charisma for what do you call it, for Black Adam and
Yeah.
the other shit. Jack Nicholson had a little bit too much. Like you watch Jack Nicholson and you're like, yo, I like this dude. I like this Joker. But he's had a little bit where you're like, yo, I like this Joker, and then he would do something and you're like, right, we're not supposed to like this guy.
Yeah.
I think that's where he edges it a little bit for me.
Yeah, but also like you look at Heath and it's kind of like we're looking at a drunk.
Yeah, but if you've ever watched The Drunken Master,
no, I get it. I get it.
But this is a moot point. Everybody knows Jared Leto's best Joker, hands down, in the argument.
Yeah, even Damien would agree with that.
I mean, Ray dressed up for Jared Leto for Halloween. Not even Jared Leto's Joker, just Jared Leto.
Yeah. You know, but what was I? Was I saying that Jared Leto felt like he was more of a Black Mask than the Joker?
Yeah.
Because you know, I think the Black Mask would be a good nemesis for Batman in the movie. But
is it still going to be the one from Birds of Prey? Ewan McGregor?
I didn't like that. Felt more like a Joker than a Black Mask. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's too many similarities between him playing the Joker and him playing the Black Mask. Because the Black Mask was like a fucking weapons expert that his face got burned into a mask because he was a collector and a hunter and all that other shit. Like, this guy had some skill in him. He wasn't no fucking just, oh, look at me, I'm a mob boss now. I'm like, no, this motherfucker could kill whoever the fuck he wants, and he just so happens to have a mob with him.
Yeah, dude, I don't know how that movie turned Victor Zsasz into a bitch.
Word. But yeah, what you think about Jared Leto, right? Because you know we know you're friends with him personally.
I never knew I was friends with him. Damn. I guess I was still going through things during that friendship.
Yeah, he's gonna be disappointed in that one.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I liked that Suicide Squad movie that I didn't mind his portrayal as the Joker in that. Him in the Snyder Cut just felt weird. Like I feel like those were two different Jokers, even though it was supposed to be the same one, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was supposed to be the very similar one. Yeah,
but it felt like two different Jokers. But him in Suicide Squad, I didn't mind. Him in the Justice League Snyder Cut was just very off. But I didn't mind his portrayal. Definitely not the best Joker we've had. Like it felt like the Joker meant Yakuza, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it was very like mob boss style Joker that it's like, okay, this is definitely loose interpretation of it, but I get it.
And you know, and the thing is, I don't believe the Joker would sit there for a full tattoo. I think at one point the Joker would get bored and just fucking start and just kill his tattoo artist.
Oh yeah, he would have fucking stabbed him to death with the fucking needle.
Just for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
Like I can't picture the Joker sitting there for a tattoo.
No, you know what I can picture?
Coming back
I can picture him like getting to the part where now it's time to do like the white ink, like the cup, like to fucking finish it up. Him just start laughing and like, what's wrong with you? Your turn, and just starts fucking just nailing him in the head with the fucking tattoo needle.
Yeah, right. It just
but yeah, it's like I said, not the worst. No, I wouldn't say he's the worst, but it's just
who?
Jared Leto as Joker.
No, categorically, he's the worst.
What a lot of people saying that the one from Gotham, is that the CW show?
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't the Joker. He was Jerome.
Wasn't he supposed to be the Joker?
No, he was just some dude in white face paint and color hair sometimes, and some. He's Jerome.
So was that what I was doing when I did the Joker that one Halloween?
Yeah, you was
I
Jerome.
told
was
you, you
Jerome?
just dressed up as Jared Leto.
No, I was.
You had your 30 Seconds to Mars shirt.
No, it was the funniest thing was I did that because Halloween. For some reason, I had a doctor's appointment on Halloween that day. So going to the hospital while wearing that was the funniest shit ever. Just seeing
You
random.
wore the nurse's outfit?
No.
That would have been fucking
Oh, hey,
hilarious.
my boy did that. We all dressed up as Batman villains.
Yeah.
My boy Casey was the Heath Ledger Joker, but the nurse one. I was the Riddler. My other boy was Mad Hatter, and this girl at the time was Harley Quinn.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Well, happy birthday, Valerie. Sean says if we could shout out his friend.
Hey, happy birthday.
So happy birthday.
Feliz cumpleaños
There you go.
from the white boy.
Hey, I knew we had this shit left on here for a reason.
That just works for every time there's a birthday.
Word.
Like
Especially
mine,
since the actual
allegedly.
happy birthday song is copywritten.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
For anybody who wants to know why every time you go to a restaurant, they sing a weird version of happy birthday to you, that's why. Because it is copywritten.
Word. You said, who said yesterday the term superhero is no longer copyright, or the DC and Marvel lost the copyright?
I told you yesterday because they posted.
So now everybody's a superhero.
Yeah, now anyone can be considered a superhero. The term is free, fair game.
Ubiquitous.
See, big words. Josh Brolin,
superhero.
Yeah, Josh Brolin said he's still open to a DC role. Green Lantern didn't work out. We'll see what's down the line. Who would Josh Brolin be in the DC?
Now we get to your boy, Vandal Savage.
Okay. Okay.
I can see that.
I can see that.
Or Shot in the Dark. I don't know if he wants to do this. There's a hero. It's almost like a Western hero. Jonah Hex.
You know what's funny? I was gonna say besides him, because I feel like that's the go-to. Diddy cannot be a superhero because superheroes don't use baby oil; they use Vaseline. Ask Sharkeisha.
Yeah.
Watch out for her right hook, man. Watch out for her right hook.
Word. So also in I guess this is the new segment of every week. In fast news, DC Studios announces a Dick Grayson and Jason Todd animated Robin movie.
Hey.
Oh
shit. Eat up the mic.
Wait, so is this got to be before Jason Todd dies, right?
I would hope so.
Or is this Nightwing and Red Hood?
I feel like it might be Nightwing and Red Hood.
Okay, so an animated Robin origin film is officially in the works at DC Studios, set to follow Dick Grayson and Jason Todd as orphan thieves. They call themselves a dynamic duo. It will be produced by Matt Reeves and James Gunn, but will not be set in their DC universe, and is expected to receive a theoretical release.
Theatrical.
That's what I said.
No, he said theoretical. Like,
yo, but listen.
I heard the latter. I heard the latter.
The boys.
So, all right. So it's another movie that's inconsequential.
Basically. Why are all these movies that are just not going to connect?
You know what?
The fuck is the point?
I've been saying it for years. Just give us something good. If you're going to do it, just make it good.
All right.
We don't need another Batgirl.
So, this is crazy. Because you know how we said 8 years ago Luke Cage came out?
Yeah.
John Wick the first movie will be returning to the theaters for its 10th anniversary.
Damn, it's already been 10 years?
Jesus Christ.
God.
Ray was only 16 when that movie came out.
Word.
Look at him thinking if I'm fucking with him or not.
Yeah,
I
1996.
had to think about it. I was like, wait, what?
Why it gotta be animated and not just do a real version? You know,
Because James Gunn already has plans for the live action versions.
yeah, and not for nothing. DC's winning with the animated movies.
No, yeah, they've been.
I don't know. That last fucking Infinite Earth.
Oh, part 2 is
Infinite
on.
Earth was trash.
Part 2 is on Max again.
The
I don't care if part 2 was on the ass of a famous supermodel. I'm not watching it.
No, part 1 was like, what the fuck is this? Literally, I woke up and I was like, this shit's still on?
Yo, me too. I was like,
not to bring up wrestling again, but I feel like they just teased Becky Lynch is going to NXT.
good.
Becky Lynch?
Yeah, because they did like a vignette and it looked like Becky in the image.
Yeah, we don't need her. We don't need her.
Becky Lynch or Becky with the good hair?
Well, she had the nice like orange hair, so
Oh, is she gonna go back to her leprechaun gimmick?
Yeah. Evan Peters reportedly in talks with Marvel for returning as Quicksilver. No, thank you.
I'm out.
What is the obsession with this fucking guy? Well, because he played fucking serial killer, now we need him everywhere?
yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer? Because I honestly think the other fucking Quicksilver, Kick-Ass, did a kick-ass job as Quicksilver with his fucking Russian accent. You didn't see that coming.
Yo, seeing Age of Ultron again the other day, I was like, man, I miss him as Quicksilver. Like, he works so well. And then with the accent, it was like, It's like, I didn't see that coming. Nice.
All right, so here goes a question for y'all.
Okay.
Ray was already exposed to this, but we're gonna ask this to the Cap also. But I want to hear both of y'all questions. This is Team New York versus Team Gotham. Who wins? In Team New York, it's a 6-on-6 team. In Team New York, you got Daredevil, Spider-Man, Elektra, Iron Fist, Moon Knight, and the Punisher.
No Luke Cage. All right.
Team Gotham, Batman, Cassandra Cain, Ghostmaker, Black Lightning, Azrael, and Nightwing.
I think
Slight edge to Marvel because you threw in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Had you have not
I
thrown
feel
in
like Team New York
Spider-Man,
does it.
DC's taking it just because of Cassandra Cage,
Sandra Cain.
yeah, Kane and Batman.
Yeah. I think
Daredevil's going to be effective against everybody else.
Yeah.
But Daredevil can't fight both of them by himself.
Mm.
And you gave him no one.
Well, I mean, all right. So Nightwing would definitely take on Iron Fist.
Yeah, and Nightwing's beating Iron Fist's ass.
Really?
Yeah. Based on current comic book run, Nightwing has surpassed Superman as the Justice League's most trusted hero. He was recently given more power, like actual powers and shit like that. But just his skill and him alone, he has really ascended up to the ranks of you have to take him seriously now.
Okay. So then Azrael,
everybody's wiping Azrael's ass.
Okay.
Azrael is fucking trash.
Who is the Ghostmaker?
Never heard of that dude. So he's getting beat up too. But remember, the Heat had the big three. There's 12 people on a fucking basketball team, and they're only worried about 3.
Yeah, I mean, so who would Moon Knight would take on Black Lightning? I'm pretty sure, or Elektra.
No, so Moon Knight's taking out Azrael.
Okay,
Fucking super easy. You can even get the
Punisher.
what's his name, Steven, to fucking do it. Like you get the worst one to take him out. Who else? Who'd you say?
Punisher
Punisher's
and
taking out
Elektra.
Ghost Face Killer or whatever the fuck, whoever you said, Ghost
Ghostmaker.
Ghostmaker. Yeah, Punisher's taking him out.
And Elektra's taking out Black Lightning.
I think Elektra could do that, but she gets if you put her against Kane, she's done.
You're gonna lose.
Yeah,
What up, Sammy? So it got to be Spider-Man against Kane and Daredevil against Batman.
no, Batman. It's got to be Spider-Man against Batman because the one thing Batman can't plan for is the Spider Sense,
Okay.
and then Daredevil will have to take out Kane. You know he got new godly powers.
Ooh.
Daredevil. He can now see the manifestation of what do you call it? The 7 deadly sins in people.
So he can see if you're a glutton or
Yep.
shit. How does that help?
You know who the bad guys are.
Or happy
There's no
birthday,
shadow of a
Robert.
doubt.
Happy birthday, Robert. Can you give him a shout out, please?
Hey, happy birthday.
All
Feliz
right.
cumpleaños, Robert. Roberto.
Happy birthday, Robert. I'll give you a shout out.
Something tells me all of a sudden this is going to turn into just the happy birthday hour.
Well, no, we get to a show and there was already 2. It's not Ray's birthday yet, so we can't give him a birthday present there. But yeah, let me see. I got some.
Well, while you're looking that up, the trailer to Ballerina dropped.
Yeah, did you get to see it with the song?
Yes.
What did you think?
There are definite things I like about it. I think Ana de Armas looks believable in the role of playing that fucking I'm gonna fuck everybody up. I think she's believable. That whole shit when the dude had the flamethrower and she had the hose. I was like, yeah, no, she could stand toe to toe with this dude. I believe that. That one little scene where she was hitting the maneuvers, that looked pretty cool. And I like how they said, you're gonna be smaller, you're not gonna be as strong, so cheat. I was like, now you gave the out for why she's kicking the shit out of everybody.
Yeah,
Just fucking Eddie Guerrero it and cheat your way through.
I mean, and it kind of makes sense because John Wick was doing the same shit. He was, with his judo and fucking jujitsu and all that other stuff with the gun and.
John Wick doesn't cheat. All he needs is a fucking pencil.
Shit. But you want to see the alternative looks for Cap in Infinity War?
Sure. Oh, were they gonna go with a U.S. agent type thing? Or sorry, the captain?
I mean, that looks more like the gray version of them going back in time.
Yeah. I'm assuming the other one is was his nomad look.
Yeah, I'm assuming that also.
Because I guarantee you, let's see.
But if you notice, these are very similar to U.S. agents. Get them.
Yeah.
You see the stripes in the middle? That's U.S. agents.
Because that's what he did. He went from Cap to Nomad to the captain, which it's fucking U.S. agent. But now, if they put him in this, because this is Nomad's actual costume. Hold on, let me turn the brightness down. They put him in that. That would have been fucking something. Come on, a fucking face mask with the deep V.
Word.
I'm telling you, man, if I was in shape, I might do that for Comic-Con.
Him saving Thor like that. When Thor was all drunk out of his mind and shit.
Dude, come on, be like, I am Nipples. I mean Steve Rogers.
Shit, man. But yo, Clint, Hawkeye, Endgame still has to have some of the most powerful fucking scenes in that movie. Man said, "Don't do it. Don't do what? Give me hope." And he's fucking tearing in the rain. Then he just he wipes out homeboy. And in my head, I'm like, yo, this has to be the most realistic way people with abilities or with the know-how or anything like that will probably spend the blip. Because it's like, why is this motherfucker still here? He's doing all this crazy shit. My brother, my sister, my wife, my husband, all that other stuff. It's like they just left and this motherfucker's still here. Nah, it's time to go.
Dude, don't think I didn't see the poetry in Captain America leading a support group for people who didn't blip out.
Yeah.
Where he was the one who blipped out. He went into the ice and he missed everything. So now he gets to counsel people on the other side.
Yeah. Shit. And if you think about it, he did that in honor of Sam also. Sam was doing that in that's Winter Soldier.
Yep.
I don't know why Silver Surfer was in my head. But he was doing it for Sam. Like Sam was doing the meetings and all that for people in trouble. And I think Cap was like, you know what? I'm gonna take up the mantle for this man. If he was here, he would do something. And this is the only thing I know what to do. This is giving me Expendable vibes. Which one? I'm thinking like the gray, the blue and brown one, not the red and gray one.
But as long as it's one of the good Expendables, 1 or 2, and not one of the bad ones, 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Although I still have not seen 4 yet.
I have not seen 4 yet either.
Which is funny because I thought you would have just went to the theater to see it.
I think it came out when COVID was happening.
No, it came out like last year.
This shit is in stars. So watch it. Oh wait, 9 more. Oh, you can watch it Hulu.
Come watch what on Hulu?
I guess you can watch it in Hulu. Amazon Prime, you might need the stuff for that. Sling TV, YouTube Premium, just the Amazon.
Oh, it'll be
Yeah,
out on something soon enough.
you need a stars chip for that. Roku channel premium. Nah.
Speaking of which, we were talking about Halloween movies last week. I saw the first Terrifier.
How'd you like it?
It's weird because it was not scary at all. It didn't give me a visceral reaction like I was hoping. But there is something about just watching the monster or the killer be absolutely fucking dominant and nobody stopping him.
Yep.
Like they didn't even give an illusion of people gonna be able to stop this dude. They were just like, nah. He's just gonna fuck everybody up. Character's gonna do dumb shit.
I saw a little bit, like I saw the trailer and I see him running and chasing. So I'm like, this looks like Impractical Joker vibes.
Dude, let me tell you this one scene.
Oh, before you do that, let me use the bathroom real quick. But let the people know your review of what is it? Excerpt?
What?
What was the name of that movie?
Terrifier.
Yeah, give them your synopsis on the Terrifier.
All right, so the Terrifier movie is essentially a full-length feature of a short film that was done in a different movie. So All Hallows Eve was like an anthology film where it was this woman who was babysitting kids. They found a videotape, and the videotape just showed gruesome murders and all types of weird shit. And one of the segments was called Terrifier, where Art the Clown stalked this woman who saw him kill somebody at a gas station, and he stalked her and he killed her, mutilated her, and chopped her up into pieces and all that shit. So they made a fucking full-length version of a movie with him in it. And I'll tell you one thing. The movie did something that I wasn't expecting. It started out with an interview of a woman who was a survivor of him.
Yep.
Screwed up in the face. Like, jacked up. Like Pablo Picasso would look at this woman and go, "Who?
Yeah, she did.
You up?" Then they go through the movie. He chases these two girls, kills them, kills a homeless woman, kills two fucking exterminators, goes to kill the main girl's sister, gets kind of stopped by the cops, and then the big reveal is the woman with the fucked up face at the beginning is the girl's sister. And right after her interview, we just went back in time and saw how she got fucked up. Which is something I didn't see coming. And normally I could see twists coming a mile away. But I didn't put it together because
yeah.
it's so fucking out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Because the woman, they do the interview, and then the woman kills the interviewer.
Yep. Oh yeah, because she's fucked up. Like
So I would give this, realistically, I'd give it a 5 out of 5 out of 10.
okay.
I'm waiting to see. I'm hoping that the second one is going to be better. By all accounts, the second one is way better reviewed.
I also will say, did you like the goriness of the first one?
It didn't surprise me. It didn't make me go, "Oh."
Okay.
I was just like,
But did you mind it? Was it okay?
yeah.
I'm ready for part 2.
I like Saw. I watched Hostel. And
No. So part 2 is 10 times the gore. 10 times the gore, but it's definitely the better movie. And then the third one that is coming out next Friday, is supposed to be more like the second one. So I am more of a fan of the second one. The second one definitely holds up a lot better, and it's a fucked up movie, but it's definitely good.
See, I had the misfortune of watching the trailer to the third one. I was like, "Oh, all right, so this is Christmas."
Oh, yeah.
I was like, "All right, this is Christmas. Cool. He's chasing these people. Cool." And then I went back and saw the trailer to the second one. Excuse me, because I hadn't seen anything about the second one.
Yeah.
So I saw the trailer and I was like, "Wait a minute, he's chasing the same motherfuckers. The fuck? What? Fuck."
Just, you'll see how. Yeah.
I'm still.
The only thing from the trailer from the third one, though.
Say again.
The trailer from the third one. He might do something a lot worse than he's ever done in any of these films, because it looks like they're about to let him kill a kid.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Dude, Chris Jericho's in it, so it's gonna be good.
Okay. Well, he was in the.
I know he was in the second one.
Yeah, he put money into the second one, And then he's definitely helping make these like bigger budgeted films. Because the first one, the budget was not so
Yeah.
much.
The budget was $10.
Basically.
And probably, I don't know if you heard, Curls had a spot where you can go in and film, and each room had like a different vibe.
Yep.
So you can go in there and film some shit. It looked like they went there and just
Yeah.
this
There's
is a room we found. This is like,
there's a spot in Brooklyn like that you can legit go, and like it has different there's a rainforest room, there's different like ambient lights to one. There's cool spots like that.
dude, the one scene that had me like, okay, is when he kills the main chick. So the sister comes in, and it looks like she's just there on the ground. And she like she's trying to get her up, and it's just Art the Clown with a wig,
Yep.
nude. He's nude, but he's got the fucking top. I don't know if it's a mannequin top or if he filleted some woman and put her chest on his chest.
Knowing him,
running
it was probably he filleted and put it. Like, cause bro, that's what I love about this movie. That's fucking, he's so fucking sick and twisted that he would do crazy shit like that. Like,
yeah, but the only thing is, I guess not having a reason made me indifferent to it.
what do you mean?
Like normally, I'm
not having
either
an actual reason to do the killings.
yeah, like they don't explain anything about Art the Clown.
Yeah,
He just showed up, killed people, and that was it.
okay.
Then he shot himself in the head and got resurrected.
Yep.
The two girls were just happenstance. Like there was no reason for me to get attached to the girls.
Nope.
Other than they were in the wrong place
At the wrong time.
wrong time.
Yeah.
But
He's a just psychotic son of a bitch. That's basically the best way to explain Art, because they, in a sense, they give you a bit of an explanation in the second one, but not much. Like we don't really get to know. That's what I'm kind of hoping for eventually, and maybe in the third one they'll do it.
I know they're doing a fourth one.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking burn this to the motherfucking ground, which is funny because
You know, I don't need. So here's my thing, right? It's like watching. It's like going to an indie wrestling show.
Yeah.
And I don't know these guys, but he can go in the ring.
Oh, yeah.
He's good at what he does. But because I don't know him, I was like, this is cool. So, perfect example, the last indie show we went to when my boy Kenta was out there at the Mecca. There was a match between two white dudes I had never seen before.
Okay.
This is the one where Moose showed up.
Jackson Drake versus Kevin Blackwood. Yeah.
Yeah. Jacksonville Jaguars and Blackwood Tomahawks.
Yeah.
Their match was technically sound good.
Yes.
I had nothing to hook me in, so I was just watching it. It's like, oh, okay. Watching it with indifference, but an appreciation for what I'm seeing.
Yep.
Right? That's kind of how I watched Terrifier.
Gotcha.
But we had Santana Jackson, is his name?
Yep.
Versus the Lion dude.
Jay Lion, yeah.
Jay Lion. That match, I don't know these guys either, but they had something that hooked me.
Yep.
They had an actual story, and they had some other shit where I was like, yo, up until the Jordan Grace and Megan Bain match.
Yep.
I up and down wholehandedly Santana Jackson. That was match of the night for me.
Got you.
Because not only was there something that hooked me with them personally, but their ring work was also good.
Yeah.
And that's the difference between, like, I would say Terrifier and Saw. It's like, yeah, on the surface, they both just blood and guts and weird shit. But when you look deeper, Saw has something in there that's extra and substantial.
Yeah.
Where so far with the first Terrifier, it's just
You know what it is? It's Saw is the perfect, like, this knows what it is. Terrifier is the little engine that could. That's what it is. That's like it was his little, like, this was the start. The second one, like I said, it gets better, and I'm hoping the third one tops that.
That's why I'm really holding out to see the second one, because
Got you.
like I said, by all accounts, I've heard the second one is better, and
yeah, the second one, I'm telling you, I died laughing at certain fucking kills in the theaters. That was just like, some people were like,
but see,
was fucking nuts.
That's the thing that troubles me.
Yeah.
The two things I don't want to do at a horror movie is go, and laugh.
Well, I was laughing just because of how brutal these kills were. And I'm a person now, when I watch horror movies, like, when the kills are that fucked up, that is just like, this is fucking great. Because I laugh to not fucking feel the other of, like, this
fear and all that.
Fucked up. Like, there's a lot of fucked up ways that he kills people.
You know what it is? I guess my whole thing with the first Terrifier, there was only one real gruesome kill.
Yeah.
It's where, so he strung up a blonde woman.
Yep.
Stripped her nude, which they didn't show much.
Nope.
And then just chainsawed her in half.
Yeah.
What's with the nude?
He likes to really make a fucking. Yeah.
He was psychologically fucking with the one that he was making watch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that's his thing too. He's very psychological with shit. That he's very precise.
Yeah. Like it wasn't anything sexualized. It was just.
Yeah. He's
just
very
to add on to the
traumatizing and shit.
I think my problem with that is it went on so long that it went from to we're still going.
Okay.
What the fuck?
There is a kill like that in the second one. That it's it goes
30
a little
fucking minutes.
No, it's not 30 minutes, but it's like, how the fuck isn't she dead? Because it's I think I spoiled it, unfortunately. It's assault on the wound. In a sense.
I heard about that. I
haven't heard anything yet, so I'm still good. Dude,
it was just.
Yeah.
I tell you right now, watching it, I was literally like, okay, they're dead. Cool. And I did a time check because I'm like, yo, the third act is coming.
Yeah.
I did a time check. There's still 40 minutes in this fucking movie. I was like, what the fuck are we going to do for 40 minutes? There's 2 people left in this goddamn movie for him to kill. Like, holy shit.
Yeah. This is definitely one of those movies that's like, you better have some popcorn, because after a while, it's just like, good.
No, it was like,
you're gonna be there for a minute.
It was like the Lord of the Rings when they went to the fucking elves, and I fell asleep watching the extended cut. Woke up and like, they're still here. Holy shit.
So explain that part you was gonna explain to me before I went.
Oh, it's something I said with Ray when you're out there. So there's 2 sisters in the movie.
Yeah.
One of the ones that he killed in the first hour of the movie, and the other one he tries to maim and kill in the last hour of the fucking movie. So when the sister comes in to try to save the day and get her, she stumbles across what looks like her sister, again, stripped nude and dead on the ground. But when she stirs the body awake, it's Art the Clown in a wig.
Okay, so I heard this part, yeah.
And he's got like the filleted top of a woman, and watching it's weird. This is one of the weird things where he's running around doing this shit nude, and you're like, okay, this is now fucking terrifying. Like, in reality, this shit is like, because my grandfather's a clown. I'm not afraid of clowns. You can't make me afraid of clowns.
Yeah.
But that I was like, if that motherfucker's coming at me, nah, we fighting to the death. Like, there's no like you ever see the pranks where like people dress up like clowns and just do stupid shit and they just stand there or whatever? That
Yeah.
I'm like, ha ha, buddy, okay. But if somebody dressed up like that, like the way Art did with the fucking wig and the nude and shit, prank or not, you dying. I have no choice but to put you down.
Nah,
And
yeah.
then he disappears for what I don't know with the editing. Disappears off screen for literally 30 seconds. He's back to full fucking costume and makeup.
Yep. Yeah, somehow he does the quickest. Like that's something in the series that he's just, no matter what he else, like whatever else he wears, somehow is back in the jumpsuit like nothing. Like, wait, what just, what?
Now there is, if you watch the other one, the All Hallows Eve, there is some sort of supernatural thing to him.
Yep.
But again, I don't know if that carries over.
It didn't as much in the first. It
makes sense for the second one because he was reincarnated at the end of the first one.
Yeah.
So going forward, I can see why he would have it.
It makes no sense in a way, but yeah, it's they do some crazy shit. Yeah.
Oh wait, he got the power of the crow for real when he reincarnated him.
Basically, but it reincarnates in a stupid way. It just like, yeah, you'll see. You'll see.
Yeah, I'll probably try to watch that at some point this weekend.
Yeah, like I'm looking forward to. I got my tickets for next Friday. So.
How long do you think it's going to be in the theater? Because
my thing is, I want to see how it's actually going to be because the last one wasn't in a lot of theaters. Like I had to catch Terrifier 2 at a midnight showing in like a random fucking theater. So I want to see how this one's going to get released now that it has a bigger budget. But I'll see. Because the thing is,
recommendation.
What happened?
So I'm gonna take your recommendation.
No,
if you say it's good,
yeah,
then I will try. And if it's still in the theater, because next week, this coming weekend, not gonna be able to do it. Next weekend is Comic-Con.
Yeah, and it's coming out. It's coming out. It's coming out next weekend, and then it'll probably be there for at least. I'll give it a month. That's gonna be in there. And the thing is, if it does well, it might even come back because Terrifier 2 did. Terrifier 2
is not Comic-Con.
Huh?
Comic-Con is the 17th and 18th.
Yeah.
Next week's the 11th and the 12th.
Really?
Yeah.
Ray, you ain't say nothing? You got me out here looking like a fucking idiot?
Right.
You got me out here looking like show?
You ain't say nothing. Wait, time out. I thought you meant you had plans next week as well. That's why you said you wouldn't be able to the following because of Comic-Con. That's how I understood it. But I don't know. I was letting you.
Oh, it changes the subject.
Of course. Fucking deflection is a key, my guy.
Yeah, remember, he's a professional. We've learned this.
But yeah. So because the last time it was in theaters, it was very limited release, but then they brought it back as well because of how much it actually made. So this is the thing where and because it's Christmas related, I would not be surprised if they did another release in December.
Yeah, this might be people's favorite Christmas movie.
Possible horror wise, maybe outside of fucking Krampus.
Yo, the best Christmas movie ever made is Die Hard.
What?
Dude, what's the name of the tower, Ray?
Fuck. No,
What's the name of the tower, Toe?
Hey, Trump Towers.
No,
it's not Trump Tower. It's not Titan Towers, is it? No.
We're not. It's not the WWE.
No, wait, no. Fucking it's something Plaza. No.
It is Plaza.
Yeah, fuck. Fuck.
5, 4,
So, is this something
Our
with Y?
Plaza.
2,
Fuck.
1. Nakatomi Plaza.
Akatomi Plaza. Okay. I knew it was
Now-
fucking Plaza, but I couldn't fucking remember the fucking first part of it.
Now, I watched Die Hard with a Vengeance more than Die Hard. So, Susan B. Arthur. Before we crack and burn.
My name isn't Jesus.
No, it's
said,
Zeus.
"Hey,
Like I stick a
Zeus."
lightning bolt up your ass.
The fucked up thing is, it's like I can get the fucking mistake though, because they kept saying, "Hey, Zeus." Does that make sense? Jesus.
Context clues, though. I mean, come on.
What? He can't be named Jesus?
Why not?
Why can't he be named Jesus?
Well, when the man literally says, "Hey, Zeus," and not Jesus.
Why can't he be? Why can't he just not say it with an accent? But his name is actually Jesus.
I've never seen, and I've been around the world.
Yeah. And I
I've
can't
never
find my
seen
baby.
a group of people
Yeah,
talk in an accent not related to that group of people.
true. Yeah,
Like, I've never seen anybody non-Spanish look at Jorge and say Jorge. Everybody's, "Hey, George."
yeah.
Unless he is a whore.
Or the only exception is Jorge Posada.
Yes, somehow he gets like. Why was everyone in agreement? Jorge Posada is Jorge Posada,
Well, because
'Cause you don't call
heard
him-
his name.
but then everyone else.
You don't call him anything other than Jorge Posada.
Oh, speaking of which,
Like, you ever hear anybody say Derek? It's always
No.
Derek Jeter.
yeah, and you got to say it twice.
Yo, for some reason, the Yankees always has two names. They no matter where it is. Like Nomar, they call them Nomar. He was Nomar Garcia Power, Nomar. Derek Jeter, Paul O'Neill, Tino Martinez, Chuck Knobloch, Bernie Williams, Dow Strawberry, Scott Brocious,
Paul O'Neill.
fucking Andy Pettit. All of them had to say the first and last names.
Yeah. This is how we know it was downhill with A-Rod.
But motherfucker, Hideki Matsui's still hitting home runs, but that's tomorrow.
Yo, speaking of names, apparently we have all been mispronouncing a famous name,
Which one?
Giancarlo Esposito.
What is it?
He actually pronounces it Giancarlo Espito.
No fucking way. It's not Esposito?
No, it's Espito.
Holy shit, we've been fucking up that name for years.
And the only reason I know this is because I watched another gentleman named Dan Murrow,
Yeah.
and he was doing a review of a movie, and he said it, and I didn't comment or anything. I was just like, huh, it's a weird way to say that name. And then in his next video, he addressed it and showed a clip of Giancarlo Esposito saying that. I was like, oh, so we've been wrong.
Why
It's like-
didn't he correct anyone though? Because I feel like everyone has been calling him Giancarlo Esposito.
Well,
You can't
it's
correct
the
everybody.
same. It's probably the same reason why I don't continuously go, it's not Aviles, it's Aviles. Because the inflection is, it's the same name.
It's like what do you call Jose Aldo? How do you say his name?
Jose Aldo.
It's Jose Aldo. His name is Josie.
Josie and the
Really?
Pussycats Aldo.
Yeah. Joe Rogan actually corrected everybody right before he fought Conor McGregor. It was Jose Aldo.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's because Brazil is weird with their letters.
Well, yeah, because they have different. Yeah.
Like Renzo Gracie is spelled Renzo.
Yeah.
The R is the H sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why your real name we all know is Heyman.
Armando Alejandro Espada.
What, you don't want to be like Vin Diesel and just represent every single South American country and or ethnicity? Like,
No, I'm okay with Ecuador and Puerto Rico.
Speaking of Vin Diesel,
Yes.
I want to know
what love is?
that,
I want you to
but I want to know
show
everybody that says that comics are for babies or wrestling is the F word. I want to know why Don Docs over here fucking interrupt me while I'm talking.
Don't worry, I got it.
Yeah, anyway. I want to know why Vin Diesel can walk around and stomp on fucking parking lots and destroy them throughout the city. Fly Corollas to space. Blow up half of the town in Brazil and DR. Steal countless VCRs. And they still treasure this man as a celebrity.
Because he's Brazil.
No,
But they
because his
can't
movies-
believe. No, that's
Right.
real life.
No. Marvel movies, everybody knows Marvel movies are for kids and for idiots. And the Fast and the Furious films for family.
Family.
They're not films, they're documentaries. Some shit's really happened.
Told us he was at the table with Vin Diesel.
Yeah. I saw it with my own eyes. They really ripped out a 15-ton fucking safe and drove it down the streets of Brazil with charges.
Was Don
Put a
Omar
little
actually
turbo
there?
on it. That really happened. There was no money in it though.
Oh, fuck. God damn.
That's where the documentary fails. That's why you never seen it on the news.
Ah, okay.
What up, Normal Guy and Leon the King?
Can
Yeah,
you
what's going on,
imagine that? On the news again today, 3 gentlemen yet again ripped an empty safe out of the wall of a bank and drove it down Midtown Manhattan.
They hadn't learned from the first time when it was empty.
The police are
Yeah.
starting to wonder what the hell's wrong with these guys.
And why do they keep playing Danza Crudo when they're doing it in the background?
This just in, breaking news at the 6 o'clock hour. The police have left the safe full of money in hopes to catch these criminals, but they yet again opted to rob the safe with nothing in it. Fifth Avenue now is in ruin. More to come in the 7 o'clock hour. Stay tuned. This has been the news.
Let's go now to street level in Fifth Avenue. You know, lucky for these guys who keep robbing these safes that the streets are already full of potholes because they can't do any more damage. They keep blaming the buses, but the buses don't drive in every lane. You know, that safe is about 4 lanes wide and it's really fucking up the streets. But these fucking buses, they're just so heavy, they're making more potholes. Now the question is, do we stop the safe robbers or do we stop the buses? I think if you're robbing a safe, it's safe. The word is safe is already in there. But bus rhymes with must, and what does must give you? Bus, and that's why there's potholes all over the street.
Powerful reporting there on the scene, but we also heard that you do have an interview. There was a witness to this, correct?
Yes, there was.
That shit was flying around, man. We need help. My car was just,
There was.
it was just
Sitting there
flying,
minding my own business in the
Hold
middle
on.
of Fifth Avenue.
We're getting conflicted news here. Sorry about. I don't know if you've heard, but for some reason, the audio of the Wizard of Oz and Munchkin Town was played in accidentally.
Well, it's been reported that some of the shards of the safe is not really safe and it's hitting grown men in the nuts. They're aiming for the nuts, people. The nuts are exposed. You have to save the nuts.
Wow, powerful stuff. May God save all the nuts. This has been the 6 o'clock news. I have been your anchor, Chip Chipley. Until next time, good night and good news.
help us, man.
Oh, there you go. That's what I look for.
Holy shit. Wow.
There's your clip of the week. Right?
There you go.
Now, is it time for the main event?
How was the movie, Liam?
Oh, how was that?
I didn't know that
gonna
was a
let
movie.
you go. Is that the one where they tied themselves to the tree and they're not allowed to leave the?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what? I'm gonna do. You just gave me that idea. I'm gonna remake this movie, Never Let Go, and it's gonna be a Rickroll. You go in there, and it's just 2.5 hours of Never Gonna Let You Go by Rick Astley.
And every 15 minutes is gonna be the girl on the door letting go of Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's it. That's all it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Never let go, Jack. Never let go, Jack. I'll never let go, Jack.
And then this boat can't sing.
It is now time for the main event discussion of the episode, as we'll be discussing The Penguin, Episode 2.
And
There was an and?
Agatha.
Oh. Agatha, Episode 3.
You know, you gotta get it together, Ray.
I didn't know about the second part. No one told me about the second part. You promoted Penguin.
Well, we promoted Penguin only because if you're gonna put a picture up there, go with the stronger one.
I wasn't informed about the stronger one. I was informed about the Penguin.
My man, right? You said you're a professional when it comes to shit. Why would you put your star front and center?
True.
But there's still other matches that everybody knows about.
Fuck those matches.
Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Commanders versus the Rabbits here in NFL Street Football.
in NFL comics tonight, the Penguin versus Agatha all alone.
Yeah, the
In
Penguins
episode-
versus the Witches.
In a 2 episode to 3 episode comeback. Agatha working on her 4th episode as we speak. Which will be out tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Since Ray didn't see Agatha and forgot that it existed, I guess we'll get that one out of the way first before we get to. And again, I'm going to say it in Spanish: La Penguin.
What do they call him in the movie? The cockface?
What?
They said he was a bird. It was a lacunga. Lacucu? Remember, it was a Riddler joke that they were like, "Oh, we gotta go to the bird," and he's like, in Spanish it means la capasa.
No, it was the rat.
Oh,
La rata. So
another one. Batman didn't know fucking la rata meant rat.
well, to be fair, rata can mean anything. Could be ratatouille.
Yo,
No, just it could be one of those two.
didn't we figure out in fucking Beverly Hills Cop 3 that Carlos Pig stands for cop?
That was
It's
two.
Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Like the fucking notes.
Yeah. And we all know that Carlos stands for Charles.
That was Batman. That was the Batman.
All right, Agatha all along.
Thumb drive. Someone's pulling my leg. Joker.
This third episode is 90-10. The 90% of it is me going, okay, yeah, somebody didn't know what the fuck to do with this episode, and we're just watching bullshit. And then there's the 10% of this episode that's really fucking interesting and like, I am hooked back in with this 10%. Not enough to give a good rating to that episode, but it was a decent enough idea that I'm like, okay, this is where the show should fucking live. Before we get into specifics, you want to give a general thought?
Well, see, I'm watching this show in a different vein. Because for me, this isn't a Marvel show, so I'm not trying to connect it to anything. This is like this is just a show that I'm trying to figure out what's happening, but I'm letting myself be invested in it. So when stuff's happening, I'm like, okay, cool. This is all right. I'm getting it. I know what we're going at. I know where we're at here. But it's also interesting to see how the main actress acts in the show, because it's almost like we're watching two shows.
Yeah.
Which to me, that's kind of intriguing.
See, it's funny that economy that shows like this can have, because for you it's intriguing. For me, I'm a little bit like, if you don't want to be here, I guess I don't want to be here either. Because it is a little bit jarring where it's not that I was trying to connect anything, but there's literal scenes and dialogue where you're just like, who wrote this? Like, how did we get here? When you're sitting in a fucking writer's room and you have the talent that you have in front of you, who okayed this? That's my thing. It's kind of like, to bring it back to wrestling. Like when AEW does the fucking deathmatch shit, I'm not into the deathmatch shit, but they bring out thumbtacks and light bulbs and all this other shit, and I'm like, yeah, people might love that shit. But I'm like, why are we here? What does this have to do with anything right now?
Yeah.
But to get to the specifics, they're starting their first trial on the Witch's Road. And I think this was all about facing your fears. They come across this house. They get locked in this house and transformed into, what would you say, the 80s? 90s?
In the first episode?
In this episode. When they get trapped in the house, they all have like a desperate housewife look to them.
Yeah.
Like
I don't think that's
look.
I don't think that's a part of the TV series. I think that's a part of the way that the potion maker wanted to live, because you notice she was selling shit. So I think she was like trying to sell snake oil to get rich or live an extravagant life. That's why, if you notice, she had the hair, she had the nice dress, and everyone else was just wearing casual clothes that they're like, oh, this is comfortable. She had the shit that she couldn't run in. She wasn't functional, and the other girl's like, look at that, the kitchen is to die for. The only one that didn't know what was going on. I think this is appealing to the person who's taking the test to what they're interested in. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get that. I was just trying to go for what era.
Yeah, but that I could. Yeah, I think that's more modern though. I think that's more like
because the kid looked preppy.
Reality TV.
Yeah. So they get trapped in the house, and then they get a task where they all have to drink a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
All right. They all drink it except for Agatha. They get poisoned. Then they got 30 minutes to figure out how the fuck to deal with all this. This is the shit that boggles my mind. Agatha's the one who wants to go down the richest road. She needs to do it in order to get her power back that Scarlet Witch stole from her, that Wanda took from her. But it seems like she wants to shortcut or to cheat this thing. It's almost like, perfect example. In D&D, the gods are real. You could talk to them. They give you gifts. They give you magical power. You could see them. They exist. And yet it is still common practice for people to be like, I don't believe in them.
Yeah.
They're like, how do you not believe in something you could physically fucking see? And it's a little bit like that for me with Agatha. It's like, you're on the witch's road. Why are you acting like this is shit you don't have to adhere to? That's what's throwing me. At least in that episode. Like, why? You're trying to circumnavigate the shit you brought people to. They weren't looking for it, and they brought your skeptical ass to it. You're the one who's like, I have to do this.
Yeah.
It's a little jarring to me. I don't know how you feel about that.
Well, that's to me. It's not jarring. To me, it's almost like she's using them as guinea pigs, because I don't think she went down the road. Or if she did, she lost. No, I don't think she went. Either she went down the road and failed, or she never went down the road. And that's what she tells people when she got that book. Because remember, the speculation is she traded her son for the book.
Yeah.
So what was it, the Nighthold or something?
Darkhold.
Was it the Darkhold?
Yeah.
I thought it was another book.
No, because remember, there were multiple copies of the Darkhold.
Okay, yeah. So all right, so she traded her son for that book. So I'm thinking that's what it is, where she never been down this shit before, but she's trying to play like she has, and she's trying to like play both sides against the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think there's a reason why she's doing that.
I get that, but
I get it.
It's weird when the person who's supposed to be
You put this
the
team
person
together.
who's supposed to be the main, like the top of the food chain in here is skeptical of the shit that you.
It's like, yo, you're the quarterback. Throw me the fucking ball.
Yeah. Why are you, as the quarterback, sitting there going, I don't think a running play when we're on the 1 yard line near the end zone, I don't think that's gonna work.
Because I felt this way in episode 1 and 2, but episode 3, I'm thinking that kid is her son.
Okay, and that's why I can't say his name.
Yeah.
Well, funny enough, we find out that he can't say his name to anybody. I thought initially it was just an Agatha thing where she couldn't.
Here's the thing now. Can he not say his name to anybody, or can he not say his name in front of her?
Well, I would say that it's anybody, because there would be a thing if the flash that goes across the enchantment that's on his face. I think they would distinguish that only Agatha could see the enchantment, but maybe everybody else is just like, it would affect everybody else differently, and they wouldn't all see the same thing if it only was for her particularly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the fact that they saw the enchantment makes me think that, this is just something that he can't say.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. But then again, it's like, how would anybody else know his name? Because if you're not a witch, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he has friends, how would he?
But it's a thing where nobody outside of that group is ever going to ask him. They wouldn't have a fucking reason to.
Oh, he went to Starbucks. I guess they probably would hear something different.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. The witches, it's blocked to everyone else. It's set up for fucking Anthony. He's Fred or some shit.
Maybe. So then we get to the interesting part of the show, where the way the poison works is, first your face gets fucked up, like Will Smith in Hitch.
Yeah.
Like, everybody looks like they got to take Benadryl immediately. Then they do a thing where they start hallucinating. And this is where the show gets fucking good. This 5-minute span.
Yeah.
If you just gave me a show based on this 5-minute span, we got something here. Because the older lady, the clairvoyant, she sees what could be her younger self or her sister It's never made clear, but she walks in and she's bloodied and they're yelling everybody's dead and some horrible shit happened in her past that has led her to where she is now because she has that almost clairvoyance Tourette's type thing.
Yeah.
And she could see bad shit. So I think whatever happened would definitely happen to her in the past. Where she either saw a vision or what she said caused an effect that she wasn't anticipating. I think the definitely strongest one was the Asian woman seeing her mom.
Yeah. She's
And
like,
her
I
mom
can't
like, yo, I
protect you.
can't protect you from what's coming. Then they had the creepy version where the alchemist seeing, I guess, her mad scientist and the dude tried to drown her in the fucking
Yeah.
water.
Yeah, that one we
That
need
was a
some
little more
explaining.
straightforward, but
Yeah.
then we get the big reveal. Agatha clearly has some sort of fucking unresolved issue with her son.
Yeah. Because
Because
the book was in the baby.
she heard the baby crying. It was in the fucking bassinet. But when
It
she
was the
pulled it
book.
back, it was the book. And then we then we finish off with the alchemist does her job. She passes her test. She makes the antidote. Everybody drinks it. Everybody escapes. And we get the really confusing the regular lady's actually dead. Everybody passed, but she still died. Which I guess we gotta wait until tomorrow night, or for us, Thursday, in order to find out if she's actually dead or what the fuck happened with that.
Yeah. Do you think she died because she's not a witch?
Dude, I honestly, to be completely honest with you, I think she died just because they fucked around too much and ran out of time.
Nah, yeah, because it was the last second they did that shit.
Yeah. Like they literally forgot about her.
Yeah.
I just want to know how they're gonna get through her trial then. Because she was technically the Earth Witch. Because she had a green thumb and was good with plants.
Yeah.
And remember, anybody could be a witch or a magician.
Yeah, that's true, man. But
So
do
we
you
go
think
ahead.
that Blackheart is gonna come and participate in this shit?
I think she's either gonna come and get roped into helping him, or she's gonna be every few episodes show up and try to stop him and throw a
The big
wrench in the
bad.
fucking plans. Yeah. But somebody's ears were burning because they mentioned Mephisto.
Yo, word. Yeah. That's who she traded her kid for.
Or two, right?
Yeah.
That
Two
was the
kids.
rumor.
Was it two kids? Or one
No,
kid?
no, she traded her kid to Mephisto for.
Oh. Yeah, yeah. For the book.
So, what is your overall summation and rating for this episode of Agatha All Along?
If we're gonna compare it to the other shows, I
I
think
would just
this one
compare it
was.
against itself, but
I think this is like a good 7 because it leaves more to desire. Like I want to see what's going on. I want to get more explanation for this shit. I want to see how this goes. But then again, it's like it's still this. I'm getting daytime witch vibe TV show to come. You know, like it's not like I want more serious, but I want more serious. You know,
I got
I want
Like you don't need it to be melodramatic. You just need it to be taken more seriously.
Yeah, so like I want these people to stop giving me this sitcom vibe and be serious. Like her next door neighbor, oh wow, oh no, we don't talk about Wanda here no more. And then like you feel him go back into that mode where he was trapped, and it's like it haunts him. And you can see her going, "What the fuck?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can almost see she doesn't see the effect that it gave to these people, but they see it, they get it, and it's like that I would like that, where she's just so self-centered that she has to almost realize, no, you're fucking these people up, or these people are fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that would be, because it would give some serious undertone to it, and then it would give her a reason to be serious. And it would be like all along, instead of her getting her powers back, she can finally get her son back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But go ahead. Yeah, what do you think?
My rating was partway through. My rating was gonna be a fucking 3 out of 10. I was like, this is even worse than She-Hulk
Wow.
on the Marvel side.
Worse?
Yeah. Because at least She-Hulk had something that they couldn't do it, but they were trying to do it. This here just was like incoherent rambling. But the 10 minutes or the 5 minutes where they all had the hallucinations, and it brought back the literal suspense. It brought back a little bit of emotion and a horror aspect. And the shit that I felt we were heading towards in the first 2 episodes. That's strong enough for me to at least bump it up to a 6 out of 10.
Okay. But how is it worse than the She-Hulk? Because of it's not as serious, or because it's triggering
Because
you?
within She-Hulk, we at least had Tatiana Maslany was at least present, captivating, and you still wanted to see her as She-Hulk. You still wanted to follow her as She-Hulk. I'm telling you, this before that whole hallucination scene, I was like, yo, this is incoherent rambling. None of this makes sense or means anything. And Catherine Hahn's performance literally gave like, not only did Agatha not want to be there, she didn't want to be there. That's how it was reading to me. And what I've said all the time with wrestling, if you're gonna tell me not to care, I'm not going to care.
Yeah. I can see that. But I don't think they're saying not to care, but it's
That's just how it came across to me.
Yeah.
But I like the first 2 episodes. Everybody's entitled to one bad episode. Nothing's ever perfect. I'm pretty sure if I go back and rewatch Daredevil, there's probably an episode or 2 where I'm like, oh, this one's hard to get through. But let's see what happens with episode 4. I'm not writing the show off just yet.
not like Iron Fist.
No, I'm sorry. Iron Fist. You could have told me that they redid the entire show and made it good, and I still wouldn't have watched that fucking first season.
No, I hear you. All right. So let's get to the Penguin. Episode 2. Episode 1 made me go, this is dope. I wish I can binge watch this, because this started a story I want to see the rest of. And episode 2 made me go, okay, this might be a show we haven't been binge watch, because it was a good episode, but it wasn't worth the week wait. And it was, I'm starting to like the psychopath. What is her name? The headhunt, the hangman.
Hangman.
I'm starting to like her because she seems to be the type that, like, you know, let's stop fucking around and let's kill some motherfuckers. But the uncle is not a mob boss. Like, I'm not getting mob boss. I'm getting trying to get the power from the family, but I'm not getting mob from them. And Penguin is starting to become too easy. Like, I like people. If Penguin's supposed to be smart, like, or outsmart these people, then show me him outsmarting them. Don't show me him desperately grabbing at straws.
Yo, what did I tell you as we were watching the episode? I was like, I feel like the Penguin's gonna fail upwards.
Yeah. Because I mean, it would almost be beneficial for him to, you know, he doesn't have to be the smartest person in the room, but to be the most cunning and the most. I'm playing chess with y'all, and y'all don't know we're playing yet. I think that would be beneficial because he's supposed to be a Batman's villain. You know what I'm saying? Bless you. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what I'm missing, because you put a lot of emphasis in the limp, which is cool. You called him Penguin this episode. You know, he did something that you didn't expect, but I kind of seen coming.
Yeah. No, you know me. Normally I call out shit.
Yeah.
I did not see that coming at all, which we'll get to in a second.
Yeah. I see what he's doing with the kid, but I don't know. I don't want him to keep playing this fool and getting lucky.
Well, shit, you know, any good Shakespeare play, you gotta play the fool for the first 2 acts, and then in the 3rd act, that's when you reveal yourself to be the genius.
Yeah. But tricking these people into having a war with each other ain't. It's not really genius shit.
See, I feel weird about. Good.
Maybe it's because we know he's doing it. That's what makes it that's what throws it off for me. If we didn't know he was doing it, and it seemed like he was trying to keep the family together, or, you know, like, we knew he was fucking with them, but we don't know the details of how he's fucking with them, and it could be just like, oh, he's taking advantage of the situation, and then it's like, no, he made these situations.
Yeah, kind of like how in Secret Empire, you're like, yo, how's everything falling into place? And then they go back and show you, like, oh no, Cap was setting everybody up this entire time.
Yeah.
See, I have a weird thing with this show and this episode. There's things in it that I'm still like, all right, I don't fucking get. I don't get why he's hanging around with this kid. This does not, unless I gotta look it up. Unless he's like an actual character in the comics, this does not seem like something the Penguin would do. So that's thrown me off. But I can't deny that the writing is solid and the performances are fucking great. There are moments where just Colin Farrell's acting is just pitch fucking perfect. So it's weird where, huh?
I don't see Colin Farrell. Like, when he opens his eyes up a lot, I see Colin Farrell, but when he's talking normal, I don't see Colin Farrell in that.
Yeah. But you are right. Like, the rest of the Falcone family it's really like, yo, how are you not? How are you still operating? These guys are fucking chumps, all of them. And I guess it's supposed to be like that. That way, Penguin can make his ascent, because it'd be a lot harder if they were just as good as the original dude.
Yeah. Yo, so I just looked it up. Victor Aguilar is a character for the TV show. He's not in the comics.
All right, so again, I don't get what the fuck he's doing with them, but
Well, yeah, like I said, I think this is the way. One, it's either to keep his conscience clear, or two, this is his legacy. He sees somebody that reminds him of him, and he's doing to him what that guy did to him. Like, remember, he told the story. This guy said, "I want you to start driving me around." He's like, "I didn't know how to fucking drive, so I stole a Buick, crashed the shit into a ditch, and on Monday I was the driver."
yeah. But here's the thing: he was given a task in the first episode, failed to do that task, pivoted enough that it worked. In this week's episode, he was given a task, failed to do that task again. The Penguin had to do the pivot, and it just worked, barely worked out. That's 2 tasks in a row. Major tasks that you failed at. That you've proven now you are not at the level I need you to be. And the Penguin just forgives him. That's what's weird. Because I don't see any progression coming unless there's such a tonal shift in that character that you're like, all right, what the fuck we missed an episode. That's how it's gonna feel if he ever does switch.
Well, also, like the girl said at the party, "Oh, you're from this place?" I heard everything got wiped out. Like, there's nothing left of that part of town. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it could just be that this guy's, like I said, he's like, you got nothing, I got nobody. Let's fuck it. It's beneficial for me, beneficial for you.
I mean, how beneficial is he fucked up that bad?
Also, when you're trying to take over shit, you need that one guy you can trust. And who wouldn't be the one guy that you could trust, and a kid that would help you hide a body?
First off, yes, are wrestling fans, but
Well, technically, Spider-Man was a wrestler before he was a hero. So yes, I'm rocking a wrestling shirt.
my overall thing though, what is that? Bullies, bullets, and beer.
Yeah.
My overall thing though is I'm particularly not into the storytelling trope of pairing the main hero, or the not hero, but in this the main character, with a young, seemingly useless sidekick. I think the only time it's ever worked is in The Last of Us, and that's purely because the point of that shit was Ellie has the cure to the fucking virus that's going around. But like, I'm not a fan of Grogu. I think Grogu fucking holds back Din, and the potential he has so much because he's carrying a little child. So you can only do but so much for your fans' sake, because you're not just gonna massacre a motherfuckers in front of a child. Like, this kid is not. Again, he can grow into it, but as of right now, I don't see him. I don't see the gradual nature gonna be playing out. I think it's gonna be a just quick 180, and you're like, oh shit, we're here now.
All right, so what if this kid is a sacrificial lamb? Like, what if this kid is the catalyst to turning the penguin into the penguin?
I would
Where,
say
like, at the end of the show, he either gets betrayed by the kid or he has to kill the kid in order to get what he really wants. And
it
then
would
that's
have to
the
be. It
and
would
that
have
like
to be written fucking super well. Otherwise, it's not gonna work for me. It might work for everybody else, but again, as I said with the first episode last week, this already is a storyline that I'm already not normally into.
because you don't like the bad guys being portrayed as the good guys. You don't want to root for the
Yeah.
bad guys.
Like I don't care how the penguin became the penguin.
Yeah, you ever seen Find Me Guilty?
Yeah.
It's like the prosecutor goes, these fucking people like these guys. Their taxes are high because of them. Their cigarettes are high because of them. Not to mention that they kill people from time to time. That's you. It's like, why do you love the Joker? He fucking kills people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's where you're at with these shows.
So this show is already in a deficit with me, but the writing and acting, I can't deny. It is good.
Yeah, it is.
And I think the theme of this episode, the subtle theme of finding your hook back when you think you have lost everything, is one that was cleverly done. The way he turned around and told the story about how his mom disappeared when his brothers died, and then she just came out.
Yeah.
And turning that to the hangman, I'm like, yo, you think you're down and out now, but something's got to bring you out.
Yeah.
And the twist that got me, I did not expect him to plant the knife on her helper. I thought he was going to plant the knife on the guy he was trying to set up the entire time. Because that move, I don't understand yet.
I figured it out. When he was like, I need something else, when he realized that they couldn't get the gems in his car, he killed her helper because he can always go to the house now and plant it. He can't plant those gems on homeboy. He just got the knife.
See,
you know what I'm saying? So it was one of those like, this guy is just more convenient.
Oh, see, I kind of read it as, I can't get the target that I need, but she's the only one looking at me. So if I can get her to look somewhere else and saddle up next to her, I could be at least under the radar.
I think the saddling up next to her was just a lucky. It happened because of the circumstance, but I think it was one of those right place, right time.
See, this is the
Like
ambiguity that it's like, this is what's keeping me from being fully invested in the show, because I'm like, I don't know if this move makes sense right now. And let's see how it plays out. Maybe in an episode or two, we're like, okay, he found a way to spin it. To now everything makes sense. But at the moment of the episode ends, I'm like, why'd you do that move? Because that doesn't seem like a progression move. That just seemed like like at the end of a football game where everybody just starts throwing the ball backwards, trying to lateral it to. It's like, what the fuck are we doing?
because episode 1, he's trying to get from under Falcone. Episode 2, he's trying to put a war so he could be his only guy. Then episode 3, he gets under the like he grabs the cape of this girl. He's like, bro, you're not moving forward, you're moving lateral.
Yeah.
You're trying to, you're like, all right, this motherfucker ain't gonna put me in a position I want to be in, so I'm gonna go with them and try to get in that position. But these motherfuckers ain't gonna put me in that position, so she could put me in that position. Like, no, you should be on some. We gotta kill everybody so I can put myself in this position. I want to be the main motherfucker.
Yeah, because it's also a dangerous game where in the heist, he killed his own guys because he's not on their side, but then had to kill Maroney's guy to still play on that side. And you're like, yo, any smart fucking, you would think anybody who's in the organized crime with any intelligence would see straight through the Penguin.
Yeah.
And the Penguin would be dead by now. That's what I think is bugging me. Is this is the rise of the Penguin, but if you put any ounce of realism, the Penguin's dead in episode 1.
Because it's not for nothing.
We're watching a different fucking show.
Is it not for nothing? Even episode 3, where he goes, "Oh, you send her guy to go fucking get the guy. You don't get me. That's bullshit." Why didn't the girl go? Yeah, episode 2. I'm sorry. Why didn't the girl go? Who the fuck told you we got him down here? How the fuck did you know we got him down here? Because whoever told you that we got somebody down here has to be the fucking rat, because the only person that knows that he's down here is me and this guy.
Yeah, that's the thing. Nobody questioned how Penguin knew. They just reacted to the fact that he knew.
Yeah.
Joe, that's what I'm saying. It's just there's something a little bit off. You know what? to bring it back to the wrestling thing, I'm gonna rate this as like a Ricochet match, or Ricochet himself, where you're like, yo, this dude should be a fucking phenom, but there's just that one thing that we don't know why he can't break that fucking ceiling. It's like everything should be there. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that, who knows? But that's what this show is like for me. It's like everything should be there, but there's just something that's like, what's missing? And I'll tell you right now, it's not Batman. Batman's not missing from the show because it's got nothing to do with that. I think his
you know what's missing?
He's going to portray him.
You know what I think is missing? He needs a clear-cut victory.
Something that he actually plans out that works out?
Yeah. Because, like in The Sopranos, when they go to war or some shit, or somebody fucks up, Tony turns around and he's like, we're going to make it right. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. And then when they do it, it's like, all right, good. Now we got rid of this motherfucker.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, stop giving me
shit out of that dude who said something to his daughter.
Yeah, stop fucking giving me problems, these fucking Mama Lukes. I'm over here having a heart attack, and this fucking guy wants to talk about fucking meatballs over here. What's going on? You know, like, I'm not saying we need that, but like, we need a clear win. Like, there should have been, he's my target, and we got him. Not, he's my target. I pivoted.
Yeah, dude, the weirdest fucking thing ever. He had a plan to go to the fucking funeral, hand over the photos to the new guy in charge, and get his shit that way. But somehow he missed the entire fucking funeral and was so under the radar to this fucking dude that he didn't even get a fucking glance. And then had to change his entire plan and just to save his own ass. He didn't have to pivot because he was like, all right, plan B. He just went, fuck, this is the only thing that I can do right now to save my own life. Here's fucking proof of some shit that why the Maronis would give a fuck about it.
Move 3, he sacrifices queen.
So let's see in episode 3. Let's see what happens.
In a game no one knew they were playing but him, he had to sacrifice his queen in episode 2.
Yeah.
Because that was another thing. What makes you think we need you? I got dirt on everybody. I don't give a shit about that. I want my man back. Now, how does he explain not getting the man back? Because in my head,
I didn't even
the only thing he could do is kill him.
Think about that.
The only thing he could do was kill him. In my head. Yo, Damien, I want to be honest with you. Between me and you, Ricochet was cool as Prince Puma for the first half of the first season. Then I started hating him. I started disliking Prince Puma. We're going back to Penguin. Yeah, so how does he explain that? Did he forget that he was supposed to bring that motherfucker back alive?
Yeah, because you can't tell them. You can't tell them, hey, it turns out that the rat was this dude when you're the fucking rat talking to them. Dude, right then and there. The very next time, if I'm Maroni and he comes up and he does not have my guy, it's like, well, this dude died. Why? And if you don't tell me the truth, you get capped right then and there.
Yeah. But we'll see. A lot of questions for episode 3. Hopefully it starts to pick up. I don't know how many episodes there's supposed to be in this whole season.
I don't know either. But you know what? Let's keep it numberless. That way we're surprised and not sitting here going up. Only 2 left. Only 1 left. Like,
yeah.
So
when episode 4 is the season finale. No, but yeah. Well, let's see what episode 3 has to bring for us. But tune in tomorrow for some sports talk. Yo, Deontay West, they're from the Las Vegas Raiders. They're looking for a trade.
Devontae Adams.
Yeah, Devontae Adams. That's what I said. Fucking Carl Anthony Towns and Nick. We're gonna talk about the Jets and all these other people tomorrow. Sports. We have Samara coming on the wrestling podcast. She's an announcer, and she got beef with Ray's boy. And on Sunday we will have the Toe in the Show. So tune in for that shit. But we're gonna talk about some shit. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it is your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Peace, everybody.